Hey, this is Jay from Heartless Knights on Darkspear server, and today I'll be going over the Twin Val'kyr encounter in 10-man Trial of the Crusader. I'd just like to start off by saying that the first bit of our encounter is a gong show, because our other tank decided that he was gonna pull without telling anybody. The two bosses in this encounter are named Idas Darkbane and Phila Lightbane. They have a shared health pool, and each boss is attuned to either light or dark, corresponding with the first part of their last name. Before you start the encounter, you want to have your raid divided into two groups. The one group will be on Darkbane, and they will get the light essence from the light portals, and the other group will be on Lightbane, and will get the dark essence from the dark portals. The essence you get from the portals increases the damage you do to the opposite colored boss, as well as absorbs the same colored damage as the essence. You will need to change your essence during the fight, however, because you will need to take advantage of the increased damage you do, as well as the reduced damage from the bosses due to two abilities which they both use. The first of these abilities is a shield for 250,000 damage called Shield of Darkness or Shield of Light for its respective boss. Only one boss will use their shield, however that same boss will also begin to cast Twin's Pact. Twin's Pact is a 15-second cast heal for 20% of their total health pool. In order to stop the heal, you must have everyone switch to the opposite color of essence as the boss and do the full 250,000 damage, and then have someone in your raid interrupt the heal. Healers should also note that the twin who is not casting Twin's Pact will get a buff that makes them hit 20% harder and dual wield for the duration of the cast. If your raid is having trouble DPSing the shield down and interrupting the heal, it is possible to simply ignore the shield and have all DPS switch to the twin without the shield after getting the opposite essence, and continue to do damage to that boss until the heal goes off, and then return to your original boss. The second ability is called Dark Vortex or Light Vortex, again for its respective boss. The Vortex is an 8-second cast that does 30 to 40,000 damage over 5 seconds to everyone in the raid after it is cast. No one in your raid should take damage from this, however, as the boss casting it should be called out and everyone in the raid should get the same color essence as that boss, thus negating the damage entirely. There are also 3 debuffs that require no special movement by the raid. The first of these is called Twin Spike, and the boss deals 100% weapon damage and increases the damage taken by the tank by 20% for 15 seconds, or for 10 charges. The second debuff is called Powering Up. This is the debuff you see stacking on me throughout the encounter up to 100. This debuff stacks when you take damage from the same color you are attuned to, whether from Vortex or the orbs that travel around the room. When the stack reaches 100, you get the third debuff called Empowered Light or Empowered Darkness, depending on which essence you have when the stack reaches 100. This debuff increases your damage done to the opposite color boss of your Empowered debuff by 100%. One last thing to note is that when the orbs of the opposite color explode on you, they do deal you damage, so try not to take more than 1 or 2 of these as they can kill you. That's it for the Twin Val'kyr encounter on 10-man. Leave any comments or questions you have and I'll try and respond to them in a timely manner.